like 7 p.m. Like I think I got my like time zones mixed up. I saw that they were it was going up at like 7 a.m. or something, and I'm just like, all right, awesome. Well, so I thought it said 7 p.m. So I thought I would have the chance to go to bed, like have a nap, wake up in the morning, get some food, and then like start streaming and do my reaction. But apparently, once again, Nintendo wants to do it in the middle of the day. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not the worst time in the world, I suppose. Like, they could be doing it while I'm at work or what have you. But, like, I just got off my 12-hour shift. Well, just got off like 2 hours ago. But, like, I've been, like, sitting here waiting. Well, I've cleaned my house a little bit. But, like, I've been sitting here, like, waiting for it to be an adequate time to set up the stream. I've just been like, okay, I have this scheduled stream. I have this, I have that. Hang on, let's make sure everything's good. Like sitting here waiting. Well, yeah, crazy to think that Nintendo Direct is coming today. I was like surprised to see this because I felt okay. I predicted that a Nintendo Direct would come out in September, but like I was really wondering like with the Mario Wonder Direct if that was like going to be it because I could have seen them like easily just doing like YouTube announcements for like the Splatoon DLC or like the Pokemon stuff. Like we got one in May, and I feel like in a lot of ways we didn't really need a direct now, but like yeah, we have like early 2024 to think about. Like I think they could have gotten away with not doing a direct, but I'm not surprised it's happening now for sure. I really looking forward to this one because I've lately I feel like all of the best games are coming out in like the winter season, right? Like after the holidays, after like the mainstream stuff like comes out like October and November. Like we get the crazy like niche interesting stuff in uh in January, February, March, right? Like this year it was like Engage, Lost Cereza and the Lost Demon and like what? Like Advance Wars in April. Like a pretty good lineup, right? Like I think those three are some of my favorite games of the year. But my tongue hurts. It's like yogurt, and for some reason, it's like hurting my tongue. I don't. I am like, I am really anxious to see what comes out because I think there are quite a few games that can just stealth drop out of nowhere, right? Like a Fire Emblem 4 remake has been teased for a long time. That's great. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a Silk Song shirt. Like I'm playing, no, not Silk Song, Hornet, because I had a premonition that they may reveal Silk Song in this showcase. I think that might be interesting. I've been playing a Hollow Knight a lot recently, and yeah, I felt like I bought this shirt, so I think the stars might actually align, and we might actually get a Silk Song. Like we might actually get that Fire Emblem 4 remake, which I'm really looking forward to. I think we can expect another Kirby game, maybe, because we've been getting one like fairly like one a year fairly recently, right? Like we had like Star Allies, and then like what the well, yeah, maybe a budget like smaller Kirby release, right? Maybe I don't know. We might get some like NSO expansion stuff. Like it's weird. Yeah, Metroid Prime 5, please. Yeah, we might get Metroid Prime 2 remake. We might get some Metroid Prime 2 news. Like we might Metroid Prime 2 remastered, Metroid Prime 4, right? We might get that. Um, yeah, we might see like more of the Princess Peach game, which nobody is talking about right now. Like I'm complaining about people not talking about like the Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but like Princess Peach is a game we know nothing about. We don't even know what the title is. We don't know anything about it. It could be like an RPG. It could be like something insane. It's at the very least, it's something like a little bit original and different, right? Like I hope it's like an RPG or something. It kind of looks like the Thousand Year Door with the stage setting. Like an RPG starring Peach would be awesome, right? Like imagine her commanding like Mario enemies in like combat or something. That would be really cool. I think they could do it. I'm curious what the game is going to be like. Is it going to be made for like little girls or is it going to be like for fans? I don't know. Like you can't tell, right? And I think it's a big reason why that game's not really all that talked about. Like, like they just showed us like they didn't show us enough, right? Like aside from a handful of like spurgs who will try to tell you that like the game looks like it's too good to be running on Switch, which isn't true. They say that for basically everything these days, but like other than that, there's not really much you can say about it. Like so much so that I'm not even sure why they unveiled it to begin with in the last one. Like maybe they should have held that one off for like this one for like a full proper trailer. Or maybe they did it because like they were worried about it getting overshadowed by like Super Mario Bros. Wonder or whatever. Like I don't know. Like the last major direct is the one where we got the Super Mario Bros. Wonder announcement, right? And like we got a Mario Bros. Wonder direct. So I think that's gonna be the big game of like this holiday season. Like I think the main thing here is that we're gonna get like a lot of niche games talked about, and then like big titles for like the early part of like 2024. So like I'm predicting Fire Emblem, I'm predicting like some RPGs, I'm expecting some niche stuff. So like I'm optimistic that this direct might actually be better than the last one, but I like the last one a lot, right? Like I usually like these, like other than like the farming direct last year. Oh, that's right. Was was the farming direct like this time last year? I think it was. I guess we could look. Let's see. That is not something that Nintendo Direct. Yeah, September 14th, 2022. Yeah, the farming direct was 1 year ago. That's weird to think about that the farming direct was a whole year before this, and that's a big reason why everybody knew there was going to be a direct this month. By the way, is that we have been consistently getting directs in like February and September for like the past several years. That seems to be the new standard for them, and I actually think that's a really good schedule. I think that like that pretty accurately like covers both major parts of the year and gives us like a reasonable expectation as to when we're gonna get these things. Like it's really difficult for people to like just spurg out over like the possibility of a Nintendo Direct like dropping whenever, right? Having them like come out in like February, June, or September it's pretty solid. Like I think those three times of year are like perfectly serviceable for announcements. There was that one like very long stretch of time where we didn't get anything. I don't remember when that was. Like there was like a period of time where we didn't get a direct for like what, a year and a half or something like something crazy like that. Weird to think about now, but um yeah, we have been I've been waiting for this since like yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I've been waiting for this for since the last direct for sure. I it's weird. I don't remember what I thought of the last direct. I think I generally pretty liked it. I saw a lot of people like had a lot of nice things to say about it. Like Mario Bros. Wonder was a good thing, but was well received. But like, yeah, I think I went over it just a couple of days ago, and I was surprised at how little I remembered from it. I suppose you don't remember these things like after they air anymore. Like they're always about 40 minutes long, and like a lot of games they show off, you're just not interested in, especially if they're not like first party stuff. And then like the stuff you do remember that does stick with you is just like it's crazy. I guess we could like let's see. I guess we could look at the last Nintendo Direct. Let's see. While we're waiting. Hang on, I guess I should why is Bluetooth off?
Now connected to Cody.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Super Batman R Gunbrella. Well, hang on, okay, wait, this isn't right. Okay, the last Nintendo Direct was yeah, okay. Yeah, June 21st. Yeah, so that really was not that long ago. Like this is part of the reason why I thought that the Mario Bros. Wonder Direct might have been the Direct this year because like it was so early on. Yeah, so they showed off like Area Zero, yeah, which I think is coming out in the next couple of days. Yeah, that's for Pokemon. That's great. Sonic Superstars, not interested. Paula, what's this?
A cozy little paleo dream.
Oh, it's another farming
Crops in
sim.
your garden.
Yeah, another farming sim. Holy cow. Okay, so they already got okay. Yeah, Persona 5 Tactica. Not gonna get it. Myth Force. Yeah, Splatoon 3 Splatfest. Detective Pikachu. Yeah, they showed off. Super Mario RPG. Yeah, that's coming out in November. Okay. Princess Peach game for Nintendo Switch, by the way. There was a conspiracy theory that this wasn't going to be coming out on Switch, but yeah, it is coming out on Switch. So yeah, Dark Moon. When is yeah, Dark Moon? Yeah, Arkham Trilogy. I don't care about any of them other than the first one, but okay. Gloomhaven. Yeah, Silent Hope. What's this? Yeah, that's the JRPG looking thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Fae Farm, Hot Wheels. Yeah, yeah, Mario Rabbids. Yeah, Dragon Quest Monsters. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Like I saw this and I wasn't sure I was gonna get it because
You really think you stand a chance against us?
I um I saw this and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, but like I actually did go ahead and pre-order it. So like I love Dragon Quest in general, but like I've been having a lot of problems just sitting down and like playing a lot of these games. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2 I'm trying to get around to playing now, and I still haven't done it. So I love those games. So yeah, I think I am gonna try this though. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, Pikmin 4. Yeah, weird to think that was like yeah, this was before Pikmin 4 came out. Wow. Yeah, we bought and played Pikmin 4. It's weird to think about, but they had a major release like in between directs. Crazy to think about. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 1. Yeah, Vampire Survivors. No One Pairs. Yeah, Penny's Big Breakaway. That's the okay. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, that's something they need to talk about. Is like that final DLC track for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they should be the last one. And I think that will open up the gates for Mario Kart 9 to be announced within the next year or so. Well, next 2 years or so. That will be really interesting to see if they do that. I think they will, and that'll like single-handedly just explode the Switch past the PS2. It's gonna be great. Star Ocean, the good one, yeah, yeah. WarioWare moved it, yeah. Like it was a good like demonstration. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think it was spectacular by any means. Right? Like Mario Bros. Wonder. Like the trailer looks interesting, but it's not spectacular. Like Dragon Quest, I liked, but I wasn't like over the moon about it. Lots of like third party games. Yeah, like they showed off some good stuff here, but like it didn't blow my socks off, right? It wasn't like the thing, like it wasn't like filled to the brim with games that I'm crazy about, right? Yeah, I'm wearing a Hornet shirt. Like, by the way, like I'm wearing a Hornet shirt specifically because I legit thought to myself, it'll be crazy if Silk Song gets announced in this Nintendo Direct. I'm gonna wear like this is my prediction. Like I am so certain in my premonition for Silk Song being confirmed today that I am going to like wear this shirt and like swear by it. Like I swear I have seen the future. So let's see if my premonition pays off and I can actually if I can actually do it. I'm gonna stake my reputation on this. Like we're gonna get Silk Song today, right? It's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm just joking, but like I was just like, yeah, that's gonna be my big prediction for this direct is that like Silk Song because I've been playing Hollow Knight, I've been playing like the Pantheons, I've been like trying to get the best ending. Well, I think there are like two different endings for beating Godmaster, like the Pantheons. Um, I'm about to like beat like I'm about to beat like the thing like the boss, but okay. Yeah. Uh I'm about oh hang on. Oops, are they waiting? Okay. Yep, 7 a.m. Yep, we're about half an hour to go. Yeah, shift. Okay. Yeah, like the thing is like there's not much to talk about when it comes to like Super Mario RPG or like yeah, so like those old like I think we'll see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again for the final track. We'll see like Splatoon 3 for sure. I actually thought that like we'd see Splatoon 3 last time, but apparently they were saving it for this one. But okay, we're gonna see the Splatoon 3 expansion, which is a big deal. A lot of people are gonna be spurking out about that, but Splatoon 3, like the Octopass expansion for Splatoon 2 is like a big part of why I consider that game to be like one of my all-time favorites. Like the Octopass expansion was amazing. Not like one of the best third-person shooter campaigns I've ever played in my life. It is so good. Not a lot of people give it credit for that. Like not people don't really give Splatoon a lot of credit in general. It's kind of embarrassing. Um, it would be great if we got like a new Advance Wars. I've been hooked on like the first one, like the reboot lately. Hopefully we get some news on for that. Like Fire Emblem, I think we can safely say. I would like to see something new from Monolith Soft. Like I feel like Xenoblade. I hate like coming off like a Xenoblade hater or something, but like what I've been pushing for since like they put out X is like make another RPG. Like I I don't like the MMO style. I don't like the structure. Like I think if Monolith Soft like really finds like a new combat system that works, I could really get into these games. But like the Xenoblade formula, I just personally do not like at all. Right? And there are positive things about like X, about 2, about 3 that I really, really enjoy, not the original. Like, they're not all bad by any stretch of the imagination, but like I definitely feel that like I would like to see like a new RPG from Monolith. Oh, by the way, like I believe Batten Kaitos comes out today. Is that correct? I believe they did re-release it today, right? Which is interesting because I did not buy it. Um, I think I will. Like, it wasn't available for pre-order for some reason. I probably would have pre-ordered it if it was available for pre-order, but I'll probably just put it on my wish list and get around to it like at another time. Like, I love Batten Kaitos Origins, but like me personally, um, they made some weird decisions with this. Like they cut the English dubs from both games. Like I know for a fact, and I think they made some changes to the script. And I don't know how to feel like for Eternal Wings. I actually like support getting rid of the English dub because it's like awful. But Origins is legit one of my favorite English dubs of all time. So like to see them get rid of that is like incredibly sad. Like I love Origins, and like I really feel as if changing it in any way like is kind of like a detriment to its quality. And I just don't I don't know exactly what they would have changed or what they would have cut. And right now, like the narrative is that like Nintendo censored it or something, but like the game wasn't all that like violent to begin with. Well, first of all, it's not published by Nintendo. It's published by Bandai Namco, right? Nintendo doesn't. I think they own the IP. Like this is a Switch exclusive, but like it was like a partnership with like Bandai Namco. Like I think they co-own the IP, so they decided to re-release it. They decided to put it out there, and they made some changes. And until I like get a hold of like the game myself and like experience it. Like the thing about this is I own the physical versions of both games still, right? So I can technically just pop those in and play those whenever I want. So in theory, I could play like Batten Kaitos Origins right now with the Japanese dub that isn't in the GameCube version. So like I wouldn't be playing my favorite game of all time with the English dub that I know. I would be like experiencing it with like the original Japanese. So in that perspective, it's actually kind of interesting that they made this decision, and I might actually get some mileage out of Origins. I felt so conflicted about this release because I love the game, but like I still own the game physically. Like I was in the middle of a playthrough on Origins. Like I got to I beat the Hola Hola Bird. I'm in the jungle, like the Hola Hola jungle, right? Doing like the Markstone thing. Like I was playing it a while ago, right? Like I've been consistently playing this game again since I beat it like a decade ago. Like I've been slowly just like making my way through this massive RPG. Like I love this game, right? Like I always have, and I don't know. I don't like the idea of starting a new playthrough. Like, I feel like the way things are now, I would like to just finish the one I've already started as opposed to like starting from scratch. But like, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Is I'm probably just gonna buy the games tonight and then like stream them just to like demonstrate them and like talk about like this game and just talk about like its impact on me as a person and like um it really is something else. It's one of those games that I think I don't really realize how much I love it or something. Like every time I come back to it, like I'm surprised at how much I enjoy it. Like it's a lot like the Wonderful 101 in that regard, where it's like a niche game that kind of came out that piqued my interest, and I bought it, and it's like one of the best things I've ever played in that genre, right? Like it is spectacular. It is crazy what they came up with for that game, and It has problems, like it has a padding problem, like the ending is kind of weird with like it feels kind of rushed, kind of Final Fantasy X-ish. Um like but like all in all, like it just comes together and it's just like a hugely satisfying experience and like I think just a well worth your time, honestly. Like if you haven't played Batten Kaitos, do it. If they talk about it today, like go ahead and like pre-order it now because that I mean it's coming it should be coming out today. So I would be shocked if they talked about it at all. Yeah, don't tell me they released this Nintendo Direct just to like hype up Batten Kaitos 1 and 2. Like that's all they're gonna talk about today. Is like, oh, did you know the greatest JRPG game of all time, Batten Kaitos Origins, is being released today. Go buy it. That would be Kino. That'd be peak. I would I would love that. Doubtful. Uh yeah, I would like to see a new Donkey Kong. Like people are talking about like Mario versus Donkey Kong, like the return of the minis games. Like people when people get like an a very specific like rumor like it feels like there might be some indication that that's happening, but like yeah, I've never actually played any Mario versus Donkey Kong games. I own like the original on Wii U, I believe, but like none of the others. Like they never interested me at all. They always look cheap. Like they're made by like Nintendo Software Technologies, like the Western branch, like the company behind shit like Blue Storm and I believe 1080 Avalanche and stuff like that. Like I think they worked on the original 1080 too. Like they are not a well-known like Nintendo subsidiary. Like they're based in like Seattle, I think, and they're just like not all that impressive. Like yeah, I think the last relevant game they ever made was like Metroid Prime Hunters. Like, I think there was a time when they were making like good stuff. But like, yeah, they've been like really suffering from like talent drain. Let's see, Nintendo Software Technology. Yeah, NST is an American video game developer. And NST was created by Nintendo as a first-party developer to create games for the North American market. All their games have been released worldwide. Yeah, so this company exists specifically to make games to appeal to like Americans, and yet they don't put out shit. Bionic Commando, really? They put out a Bionic Commando game. That's weird, isn't it? Like that's a Capcom property. That's weird to think about. Yeah. So they Ridge Racer 64. That's a Nintendo developed game. I don't even think I own it. Oh, I think I do. Yeah. Yeah. That's weird to think about that I own it. I've hardly played that game at all. That's a Nintendo game. Wow. Yeah. Crystallis, Game Boy Color. Wait, is that a port though? Developed produced by SNK for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh, hang on. Did I? Oh, I didn't bring it up in the right tab. Oops. Okay. I probably should have. Probably should have done that. Hang on. Oops. Copy. Yeah, I keep forgetting I'm on like a different tab too. All right. Okay. Wikipedia. Nintendo Software Technology. So they put out like Wave Race Blue Storm. Yeah. Okay. So they put out Pokemon Puzzle League. Interesting. Yeah, I wondered who produced that because like 4Kids. So that's why they use the 4Kids actors, right? I believe 4Kids like produced like handled a lot of that. It's a that game is one of the only games that like it's the only Pokemon game that has never been released in Japan. It was like deliberately made for the American audience. Okay, interesting. Okay, so they made like Wave Race Blue Storm and it hit a puzzle collection. The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. They made okay. So they made the is that the port of is an action adventure game developed and published by Nintendo for the GameCube. I believe that's like the compilation of like Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina, and Majora's Mask. I never understood why they didn't throw a Link to the Past in there. I believe this is like the strategy. That was the I owned a strategy guide for the longest time until it got destroyed. Like going over like all four games, and it was so cool to look through them. Like I used that one growing up for all four of those games. It was phenomenal. Yeah, 1080 Avalanche. Okay, so they didn't work on the original 1080. Oh, wait. Yeah, so they didn't work on the original 1080, but they did work on Avalanche. Yeah, so they don't have a very good pedigree. Yeah, Mario versus Donkey Kong, Ridge Racer DX. What are with these games that like nobody cares about? Like, is it safe to say that like Nintendo Software Technology is like Nintendo's worst subsidiary? Like I can't think of a single developer that has like such a mid like lineup of games. Like I don't care for Ridge Racer, don't care for like Pokemon Puzzle League is interesting because I I used to really love that game growing up because like oh it's Pokemon themed, it's puzzle, it's so much fun. But like playing it like as an adult, you really kind of realize how mid it is. I don't know, like I'm just sick of all these puzzle games in general. They produced way too many of them. Metroid Prime Hunters, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, Sin and Punishment. Wait, huh? The English translation? Wait a minute. That game had no English translation. Like everything like was already recorded in English. Like they didn't even change the. I think all they did was like change the menus. Like they didn't do shit. They didn't do anything. Like okay. No, they did not make Sin and Punishment. No, that's a treasure game. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl masterpiece mode. So they worked on the emulation. Okay. Crosswords DS. Yeah, some pedigree they have. Aura Climber. Mario and Donkey Kong minis on the move. Yeah, Tipping Stars, Mini Mario and Friends, Amiibo Challenge. Yeah, so they made the port for Super Mario Maker for 3DS. Interesting. Snipper Clips. Oh, they worked on support. Okay. I was wondering I was wondering why that was a Nintendo exclusive. So they helped work on it? Really? I thought that was like an indie game. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so they did a port for Treasure Tracker, The Stretchers. Good job. Super Mario 3D World development support. Canceled games. Yeah, Project Hammer. So this company is supposed to be producing games that appeal to the Western market and haven't put out anything relevant since like um I guess 2006, right? Because they worked on Metroid Prime Hunters. Like, I know a lot of people like rag on Prime Hunters, but I know it has fans, right? Prime Hunters, I think, has an audience. But yeah, like, ever since then, wow, what a disaster of a subsidiary. Like, what a disaster of a studio. Like, is there a single worse Nintendo subsidiary? Like, is there anything worse than an NST? Because I don't think there is. Like, I don't really like anything on this list. My favorite game here is probably honestly 1080 Avalanche, and that's considering that Sin and Punishment was not developed by them. Yeah, by far the best game on here is Sin and Punishment, and that was not no that they just did the port work on that. So yeah, like 1080 Avalanche is the best game they've ever made, and in my opinion, and it's not that good. Blue Storm, like I don't like Blue Storm. A lot of people really, really, really love Blue Storm, and like I just don't care for it. Like there's something about it. Like the original is just so much better, and it's like it has that like EAD feel to it. Like NST, you can tell that like it was made by a different studio. Like I actually thought that like both NST and like Blue Storm made NST made both of them initially, that they were always like behind the Rave Race games. But then I actually looked it up and realized that like the my favorite Rave Race game, 64, was actually developed by EAD. I believe the original was as well. So like 64 was developed by EAD, and then like NST worked on Blue Storm, and like what do you get? You get like a bunch of reused courses. Get a bunch of like weird collision and like mechanics. Like I know like Blue Storm has fans. I know, but like I personally just yeah, 25 years ago. Wow. Yeah, there's a reason that like this studio doesn't take off. I wish Nintendo like do they what Western studios do they have? They have like Nintendo development teams. Okay, like who else do we have? Yeah, EAD. Yeah, that's the Entertainment Planning and Development. Yeah, that's the one everybody knows. Platform Technology Development is a Japanese hardware development division. Okay, so this is the hardware division. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, research and development one. Oh, does EAD not exist anymore? Oh wow. Yeah, so I guess it's EPD now. Okay, software planning and development, system development. Okay, weird. Okay, yeah, they don't have a ton of subsidiaries. Yeah, Next Level Games, which is a great purchase by the way. Yeah, IQ. So One Up. Who the fuck is One Up Studio? One Up Studio, Brownie Brown. Okay, yeah, so that was Brownie Brown. I think Brownie Brown isn't great either. IQ. Yeah, Monolith Soft, everyone knows. ND Cube. Next Level Games, we've gone over this. Nerd. Okay, that's the European branch. Okay. They're the ones handling the emulation work, I know. Yeah, Retro Studios, everyone knows them. Nintendo Software Technology, yeah, that's the page we're on. Yeah, they don't own a ton of studios. Interesting. It's shocking that it's like this small. And like, NST is like, is this it? Can it be argued that like NST is mismanaged? Like I almost feel like it is. Like, how do you go like a decade without like producing anything of value? It's crazy. Okay, major affiliates. Yeah, Bandai Namco, Camelot. Yeah, Creatures. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, Cry Games, Dina. We haven't heard from Dina in forever. Game Freak, Genius. What does Genius Serenity do? They worked on like Pokemon Coliseum, but yeah, Good Feel, Grezzo. Yeah, I'm a big Grezzo fan. HAL, Intelligent Systems, Koei Tecmo, Platinum Games, the Pokemon Company. Yeah, former. Oh man, gotta love that former. Yeah, Alpha Dream at the top of the list. Oof, Artoon. Yeah, Angel Studios, Argonaut, Sing, Dima. Yeah, I miss so many of these studios. Holy shit! Like Alpha Dream, Peak. Like Argonaut, Peak. What did Sing worked on? Chibi Rebel, employing only 29 people. Yeah, that was Captain Rainbow and stuff like that. What else did they work on? I always forget. Yeah, Factor 5, Peak, Hudson Soft Peak. I miss Factor 5 so much. Hudson Soft, like miss them. Monster Games, miss them. Rare. Oh no, don't remind me. Don't trigger me. Yeah, skip. Is Skip out of business? Yeah, these were the Chibi Robo guys. Okay. Yeah, Ziplash was their last game. Did they go bankrupt after this? Damn, that's weird to think about. Yeah. A lot of like Nintendo subsidiaries feel like they're going out of business. Weird. Yeah, Chibi Robo was Skip. Yeah, Genius Serenity. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum. Yep, Nintendo Pokemon Company. Battle Revolution. Yeah, Dragon Quest. Pokemon Cafe Mix. It's weird. It's weird how little like how a lot of these studios don't put out a ton of games. Like especially in the past decade, it's crazy. Like I don't think Treasure has put out anything since like Sin and Punishment 2. Yeah, Good Feel. Oh fuck. Okay. Damn, I wanted to look at Good Feel. Hang on, let's go back. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again. Good Feel. Yeah, Good Feel is about to self-publish a new game on Switch. We might see that today actually. Yeah, Monkey Barrels. Yeah. Good Feel, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, November 30th in Japan probably. Unless they like release it this year. That game looks like a spiritual successor to like Goemon. So a lot of people are actually really, really hyped for that. The bit block. Yeah, props to the bit block by the way for showing that off. That looks great. Okay, so what else is here? Yeah. Good Feel actually has like a pretty good track record here. They've been putting out good stuff consistently. I think they're super underrated. Yeah, Epic Yarn. Yeah, worked on Dream Team, helped out with Dream Team. Woolly World, great game. The Ports. Yeah, Crafted World. It was just kind of okay. But like that new game looks really good. Yeah, Shake It. That's one of my favorite games on Wii. Yeah, Good Feel has a really good track record. I think they're a really underrated studio. Okay, Sing. So are these the guys behind? Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are the guys behind. Yeah, Hotel Dusk. Yeah, I don't remember another code. I think I've seen another codes box. I never heard of it though. But yeah. So Monster Rancher. Yeah, yeah. They made a Little King Story. Okay. Yeah, Little King Story is one of my favorite games on Wii. Yeah. So yeah, Sing filed for bankruptcy for Japan on March. That's disappointing. Like right after putting out Little King Story. Damn, that is frustrating. That game was great. Oh, that's so sad. Like I bought Little King Story like after their bankruptcy, I think. That's crazy to think about. Okay. Yeah, One Up Studio. Yeah, Sword of Mana. Okay. Mother 3. Oh, this is the Mother 3 company. Okay. Blue Dragon Plus. That is a weird. People completely forget that like Blue Dragon like exists. Professor Layton, London Life, Lily Garden, Super Mario 3D Land. They made 3D Land? Like, really? Yeah, Fantasy Life. Okay, so they were behind Fantasy Life. Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, becoming a support studio for Nintendo. So like, did Nintendo acquire them? Wait, hang on. Yeah. It's weird how like so many of these games I don't have a lot of experience with. Yeah, Mario 3D Land I love, but did they really not? Did they really handle all of development? That's weird to think about. I don't remember seeing their name in the credits. Okay, yeah, Captain Code Treasure Tracker. Oh wow, they made Treasure Track? Really? So Nintendo owns them, right? Yeah, 3D All Stars. Well, they were probably like a support studio for them, right? Yeah, One Up Studio. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think that's a really good track record. Yeah, it must have been a support because Triforce Heroes was made by Grezzo. Okay. I mean, they help out on some good stuff. Yeah, IQ. What's this? Wario Land 4. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, it's the Chinese. Oh, okay. This is the Chinese localization company for Nintendo. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was wondering why I never heard of them. Okay, that's interesting, but we're not going on the lore dive here. ND Cube. Yeah, these are. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna just chill and wait. Yeah, nerd. Okay. Yeah, it's weird kind of looking at these subsidiaries and kind of speculating. Like, I think we can expect to see Good Feel here. I think we might see the ramen game. We'll see. I hope we do. I hope we get like a Goemon. I hope we get like all sorts of things. I dropped a nice save, and I'm ready for the Nintendo Direct time. A little bit dark, but all right. Whew. Ready for some Kino. Ready for some Peak. Ready for some ready for some video games. All right. I guess we could browse V while we're waiting. The fuck is this? Yeah, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped, guys. Oh man, it feels like it's been like, well, it hasn't been that long at all, but man, the last direct wasn't great, so I'm curious to see just if they manage to blow my socks off this time, or if this is going to be another farming direct. Daily reminder: the farming direct is still like my probably my least favorite Nintendo Direct ever. I hated that shit. They showed nothing good in that one, as I recall. Oh, that's right. They showed off Fire Emblem Engage there, right? And like I just hated the look of it. Yeah, I think it was just a bad presentation in general. Like I was legit like I think they had like a editing problem or they showed off like way too many like again the farming thing is a meme, but whatever. Okay. Let's just sit here and get ready. Sit here and get comfy. Get comfy. Yeah, focus on Nintendo Switch games releasing this winter. So that should be going into like 2024. So we might be seeing some 2024 releases. Yeah, Silk Song, yeah, Princess Peach, Splatoon 3. I think we can say that for certain. Like, I would like a new Metroid announcement, new Donkey Kong announcement. Um, I would love, like a new Zelda game because it feels like it's for too long we've been like eagerly awaiting Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Like maybe I think it's too soon for Zelda, but like I would personally really love that. Fire Emblem, I think we might see Fire Emblem 4. Some new NSO announcements. I'm sure some third-party games that nobody cares about. Uh, let's see. Yeah, get hyped, boys. Get hyped. Time to uh, time to become like our inner Eticas. Like, not don't don't do it. Don't jump off the bridge, but get excited for what we're about to see. Even if it's not even if it's not real excitement, get hyped. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. Like I had a rough day today, so it's crazy. It's you gotta appreciate the oh Silk Song. We're probably getting Silk Song. Did I mention that? Yeah, Silk Song wearing my Herd shirt. Yeah, you got to appreciate the days where you you just get to sit and just enjoy, like look forward to what is awaiting your future. So this is one of those times. Let's see. Tune in for Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused on Nintendo Switch games. Hang on, I thought is it not 10 o'clock? It's 10 o'clock. Where are our video games, Nintendo? Ah, here we go. Okay, wait. All right, time to deliver Kina. Okay. Ooh, an M rating. Hey, wait a minute. The highest rating is AO. Why isn't Nintendo making games for us adults? Are they only for children? Okay, here we go. Yeah, yep, knew it. Splatoon 3. So Agent 8's back. Or is it Agent 8? Like, maybe it's a different character. The translucent, like, tentacles seem... Is Ancient 8 just gonna be, like, the new character for each of the DLC? Yeah, like, this is the thing, like, with Splatoon games. Like, this, we got the same thing in Octopath. Like, it's like they save all the crazy shit for like for the DLC. Like every single time it's like this, and I just don't. Like I've been saying this for a long time. Yeah, it is 8. Okay. Yeah, so like people can't. Oh, Marina and me. Oh no. Wait, Pearl. Wait. Oh, Pearl, the giant robot? Is Pearl in the robot? Okay, wow. Pearl's Palette. Okay. So they put Pearl in a robot? Wait. Yeah, like, I've been saying this for a long time about Splatoon. Like, you cannot judge these games day one. Like, people don't understand that these games have been, like, impressing players since they, like, came out in 2015. Like, it's crazy how people will, like, legit say that, like, games like No Man's Sky were, like, saved with patches, or, like, Overwatch is, like, saved by, like, the new hero releases, but they, like, they completely sleep on this. That looked incredible. That looked really good.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
So I can't wait for Best Friends, Pearl and Marina, to hang out together. Don't be surprised if this, like, results in another Bayonetta 3 situation, by the way, because, like, I've noticed that's, like, the new thing. Well, not the new thing, but...
Your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring.
Oh, come on, really? I thought it was coming out this year.
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo.
Okay, I was expecting to be... Okay, whatever. It looks really good, though. We'll see.
The toys are back in town.
Okay, Mario vs. DK. Okay.
Donkey Kong. Mario.
Okay.
The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system.
They're remaking...
Eyes on the prize. Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory.
So it's a remake of Mario...
It's up to Mario to track him down.
Okay, this is the one people actually like. Like, people thought, like... People thought it was going to be another minis game, but, like, I'm told, like, this one's actually fairly good. But, like, I'm shocked they're remaking this. But, like, this kind of just goes to show you just, like, how many weird Nintendo games they could just remake out of nowhere. Like, this is not one of those games that people thought needed to be remade, but... I've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong lately, and, yeah, I think I would have preferred a remake of, like, Donkey Kong 94 rather than this, but, I've been wanting to play that. But, like, yeah, this might actually be interesting. Okay. I think they specifically said the new Mario... I think they specifically said the Mario vs. Donkey Kong game was going to be, like, a minis game, and it was going to be a new entry, not a remake. So, like, the leakers were wrong again.
In this updated version
Okay.
of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op.
Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, I've never played this, so I'm curious how this is going to be. It's nice that this, like, Donkey Kong... Okay, February 16th. Okay. Okay, that'll be interesting. I'm curious. I'm curious about that one. We'll see how that one holds up. Hey, that isn't the Prince of Persia. Who is this individual? Where's the prince? Oh, save the prince. Okay, so you're not playing as the prince. Okay.
Prince of Persia series. This game features 2D side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological Persian-inspired world, but don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and
Like,
bow techniques.
it feels like these 2D action games, they're looking better and better. I don't know, maybe it's like pre-release footage.
As your journey
I
progresses,
doubt it looks this good in
Sargon
motion.
will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost.
I don't know, like, I've seen clips from this game that look awesome, but then, like, I know the history of the franchise and Ubisoft, and I don't trust them at all, so. Like, I love the idea of a 2D action game like this, but, like, yeah, I'm sure it's garbage, considering the pedigree of the people making this.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th. you can receive the
A
in-game
Ubisoft
World
original,
War
yeah.
One outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I'm not picking that. Not interested.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments.
Okay,
each
so
with
it's
its
just
own
an
dynamic
arcade game.
art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs.
Like, I don't want to.
Reaching for more
I liked
racing
Cruise and Blast a
action?
lot, but that game like had a lot of really cool visual flair to it. It felt like a modern like arcade like cruising game, right? Like I don't.
Go full throttle in Horizon
Hmm.
Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay, not.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami
30
games.
trillion. Oh man, how are you gonna play through them all?
Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play.
Like they have to throw these in there, otherwise that like nobody's gonna like watch or care about these games at all.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
But it's like, Oh wow! Oh man, it's my.
Has a new assignment from school.
Oh no!
Creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you
I'm
can
a big Spy
relax
Family
and
fan.
enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can
You gonna
visit
play
all
as
sorts
Anya?
of
Okay.
exciting places, like the beach or an art museum. and search for
No!
Subjects to photograph.
What?
How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya, Operation Memories.
I'm
launches
sure
on
this is
Nintendo Switch
this is
next
gonna be
week.
trash, but like, it looks so cute.
Mario's first
Okay.
RPG adventure
Hey, you
returns.
announced this already. We already did this one.
The Super
Yeah,
Mario
I'm a big Spy
RPG
Family
is
fan,
back
so.
with updated graphics.
So much so that I American Evil, my next book is actually somewhat influenced by it. So you might actually.
Presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received.
I love Mario.
When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage
I hope that like
11
Mario.
enemies.
I hope this game is successful and we get a new wave of like great Mario
Every
RPGs.
successful action
Because like it feels like we
command
haven't
builds
gotten
this
one
game.
since like Paper
When
Jam.
it's full, you can unleash the three
Paper Mario is
character
great,
triple
but
mode.
like it's kind of its own thing.
Depending on your current party,
I really need to finish Origami King. That really needs to be
different
next.
combos.
I don't know why I've been putting it off so long.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again.
Okay, so this game does have extra content.
These
Okay.
powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and friends. When Super
Like I said
Mario
last time,
RPG
I'm not like crazy
launches
about
on the
this
Nintendo
one.
Switch system
But I'm
November
happy for
17th.
people who
Pre-orders are available now
who are
on
excited for it.
Nintendo eShop.
I'm not personally one of them, but I'm really happy for you.
Look alive. We're almost there.
Trace Memory. Oh wow, we're getting a new Trace Memory. Oh wow.
Nintendo DS game Trace Memory. returns
Yes!
On the Nintendo Switch system as another
Okay.
code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley
Is this
received
the
a letter
original?
from the father
Is this a remake?
who
Okay.
passed away.
Yeah, this is the original. Okay, I've never played this, so this is actually something that was like on my list of DS games I wanted to play. Okay.
Ashley encounters
I've always
puzzles
liked the
and
character
obstacles
design.
that hinder her investigation.
Like she looked like a waifu when I was like 12 or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, I never managed to get a hold of a copy, so crazy that we're...
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy.
And I know the sequel never actually came out in
What
America,
leads
so
Ashley in this place?
okay, yeah, I'm actually really interested in this. Okay,
I can't remember Dad's face.
it's great that we're like getting remakes of these like DS classics
Who are
now.
you?
The sequel, Another Code R. Journey into Lost
Wow,
Memories,
really? Okay, I was just talking about that.
released in North America.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story.
Okay, what is with that? That sweatshirt looks like kind of sus.
Recollection launches January 19th.
Like,
Pre-order
what are you
now
wearing?
today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Another code recollection includes two.
I see that pattern and I'm just like,
Trace Memory
no.
and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced.
Okay, yeah, so great for Trace Memory fans. I'm really,
Playing them early.
really interested in this. Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
I think it's a cult classic, so I'm really interested in experiencing it for myself. Okay, this is Princess Peach? Okay.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
She goes by
Princess
herself?
Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then the
Okay, a
Wicked
new
Witch
antagonist.
and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
It looks like a Balan level.
Now
Oh, no.
it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day.
Wait, what?
This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy.
Don't tell me it's basically an entire game of that one Psychonauts level.
Face off against the Sour Bunch.
You gotta be kidding me. It looks like it is. Oh, no!
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
Like, I don't understand what this is, how this works, though. Is it like a puzzle game?
Whoa! Peach
What?
transforms
Oh,
into
no,
Sour
yes!
Bunch. By
Oh, that's charming. Oh, I like that.
Show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational
Okay, yeah, I
switches.
like this. Okay, I was wondering what they were gonna do with this.
Save this
Okay.
performance?
Yeah, I like this. It looks distinct. It looks like it has interesting mechanics. It looks like...
Stolen shows to
Okay.
save. Valuable
I
artifacts
hope
to
this does well.
discover
I,
missing. Become detectives,
Oh, yeah.
investigate
Dude.
crimes, and track down who done it.
That is cute. I love that.
Desserts
Yeah, this looks way better than I thought it was. Like, this is like one of the more unique games from I've seen from Nintendo in a long time. I've gone on record a couple of times saying that it felt like they've been playing it safe lately, but this is... Oh, no, don't... Holy fucking shit. Am I on Pornhub right now? Like, damn!
The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready.
Yeah,
for
this
the
is the most like
spotlight.
waifu-ish Peach has ever been. Like, she's a woman of many talents. Like, people don't appreciate this enough about her, but like, she's so...
On Nintendo Switch, March
She's
27th.
legit, like, a really great woman, right?
Nintendo eShop.
She can do all sorts of things. Like, yeah, that's cool. Princess Peach, yeah, I like that. Okay.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations.
Chinese
beyond
dress
the one
Peach
we
is the
showed
best.
today, so please
Like,
stay
I-
tuned. Let's
I want to
continue.
be Mario so badly right now.
A new saga begins.
It's always weird when you're like, out of nowhere, they like try to make Peach cute. Because they don't usually do it, but like,
there are 6 heroes to choose from.
Saga. I really gotta get into Saga. I don't know anything about it. Actually, this looks awesome.
A witch disguised as a school
Okay.
to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech
Is she wearing a
with
hijab?
multiple embodied.
Just like, I don't know. Like, Square Enix has like a really bad track record right now, but like,
Select
this
heroes
actually looks
follow
really
the journey
cool.
through 17 interconnected worlds as they
Oh, maybe
strive
not.
to achieve their
Oh wait,
goals.
okay, the cinematics are
How the
good.
story unfolds is in your hands.
Typical
The
Square
choices
Enix,
you
like they,
make can
they,
unlock
what?
different paths, more
Okay,
than
this looks like a
any
completely different game. Like
franchise.
that. Okay, that first like couple.
Turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial.
Yeah,
to
it looked
victory.
cool like at first, but
Special techniques to control the order of actions.
yeah, damn.
Activate team
Like I don't know what it is with their low budget games, but like I kind of had the same experience with like the Diofield Chronicle, where like I'm playing the demo and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, this might be interesting. Oh, I kind of like this. But then you actually play the game and you realize it's like trash.
The legendary
It's a really-
returns.
Oh hey, she's back. Hey, wait a minute, that isn't like the reboot one.
Upgraded
Yeah, 1 through 3. Okay.
Nintendo Switch in one daring collection.
She's cuter in the remake, the reboot. I never understood like the appeal. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to play this.
Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning.
Yeah, I never got it. Like, I was playing this game a little bit, like, on PC. I think I streamed a little bit of it. And, like, I like them, but I haven't played through them all. So, at all, like, any of them. I don't know. When I see this, like...
Trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game.
Yeah, we'll be picking this up for sure.
Original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time.
Oh, I always like that, yeah.
Remastered starring Lara Croft.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, I like that, yeah.
Pre-orders begin
yeah, I'll definitely, I'll be all over that. Just like I'll be all over Lara Croft, like, shit.
This detective's got a
Okay.
second bolt of brilliance.
Yeah, I think this is way better than the last one.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist.
I can't believe they're making a sequel to it. Well, I mean, I always knew that it was coming, but, like, it feels weird, like, that it took so long. Like, they produced a movie before they produced this. And, like, I'm a big fan of the original, and I like the movie just fine, but, like, I don't know, like, they're really gonna have to step up the game, because the original had, like, a lot of cool ideas. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, the original didn't have anything like that. I'm sure they've expanded a lot. Like, the original felt almost like it was concerned about, like, being too mature for kids and, like, too complex. So hopefully this is, like, it has a bit more meat to it. Like, the final level is basically like a giant QTE, if I recall correctly. And it's, like, entertaining and, like, well animated and stuff, but, like... Oh, no. Wii Music returns?
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
Oh, no, okay.
Play the notes.
It looks like a Mii, isn't it? Like...
Best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
I mean, who's gonna do that, though? Like...
Through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yeah, definitely not. Like, who buys these games? I don't...
Way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
And nobody cares about this.
Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Fire Emblem, please. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have, like, a killer, like, final announcement, but...
Choose from 15 heroes.
Yeah, these fillers are, like, getting kind of old. You know, like, you kind of just wish they weren't there.
Battle Crush is free to play.
Like, there's definitely, like, this feeling that they're, like, bogging the entire thing down. Like, the Nintendo presentation are so good, there's, like, really nothing else they could show that, like could match that. War Tales? Open world tactical RPG. Okay.
From protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures.
Okay, I kind of... Okay, this might actually be interesting.
To claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world.
Okay, I'll have to see. I'll have to look into that.
Launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, really?
Run and
Oh, Contra! Yes!
Reimagining of the beloved NES classic Contra.
Reimagining?
Through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pickup and play
I don't know
controls
why.
and a variety of difficulty options.
Why do all of their remakes look terrible?
Konami and Way Forward features new weapons,
Oh, it's from Way Forward. Okay,
enemies,
that gives me a bit more optimism.
powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode.
I don't know, like
Contra.
the last one they put out was like
Programs onto the Nintendo
Rocore,
Switch
right? The
system for
one that like
later this year.
everyone hated. I don't think that was a Way Forward game though.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
I don't think that's Fire Emblem, is it?
Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations.
Is this Effie?
Yet as the world stands consumed,
I
by
hate the fact that I can't even
evil,
tell.
a fallen
Oh,
king
is this a?
rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the ring of the unicorn. and
Okay, is this the
secret
new
treasure
Triangle
of
Strategy?
California's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains
I don't know what this is, but
walk it I will, mother.
yeah, this looks like a spiritual sequel to Triangle Strategy, but with.
Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation.
I don't know what this is, but this looks keto.
victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home.
Okay, this looks good. This looks really impressive.
Or even years. But I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
I love the spread. Oh, it's an Atlas game. Okay.
Vanillaware
Oh, it's Vanillaware. Okay.
of tactical
I was just talking about how. Okay, yeah, Vanillaware. Okay.
Available March 8th,
Wow. Okay.
2024.
Like I thought, I was just about to say like it looks like Vanillaware, but like no, there's no way. Wow. So this is the new Vanillaware game. Wow. That looks okay. Like I just got done playing Grim Grimoire, Kino. Like last year, played 13 Sentinels, Kino, and I'm gonna play this, Kino. Damn, I'm just like amazing. Okay, so Luigi's Mansion 2.
HD.
And they're not calling it Dark Moon? Like, are you serious?
Welcome
Probably
to
for branding
Mansion
reasons.
Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem.
But yeah, that game looked amazing. Like, I was just, like, talking about how... Is it an exclusive? Like, I was just talking about how, like, Vanillaware was a company that I really wanted to release more games on Switch. I loved Grim Grimoire. Loved it. So, like, see more games from them is, like, so soon after finishing it is, like, a blessing. Like, I am so thankful that Vanillaware exists. I'm just... That game looks phenomenal. Like, by the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna be better than, like, Triangle Strategy. And, like, legit probably, like, modern Fire Emblem right now. Like, I was very impressed by what I was seeing there. We're gonna have to, like, watch that trailer again. That might be my most anticipated game of 2024 now. Like, I'm legit that enthusiastic about it. Oh, this game is great, too, by the way. I love Dark Moon, but...
Every trick in the book to block your path.
I wonder if it's gonna have new content.
Summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different
Yeah, so
multiplayer
like
modes.
we can expect like regular remakes of like old content, like regularly. So like we're getting like Mario and Luigi Summer, really. I thought it was coming this year. So we're like
Next, we have
we can expect regular remakes like all the time these days. We're getting like Mario RPG, we're getting Dark Moon, we're getting like we're getting like Mario versus Donkey Kong. That's crazy to think about, isn't it? Oh, what is this song? Nintendo Land? No, it's Mario.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be
I
the
can't go to
Nintendo
Japan.
Museum.
I would love to go. I would love to.
Wide variety
I would love to
of
be in
Nintendo
Japan and like
products
have a
and color
Japanese
accessory
wife and
will
just
be
chill, but
displayed.
no. Not gonna happen.
Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March.
I am sadly
2020.
American.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned. Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and
Okay, so
Ganondorf Amiibo
yeah, we're
figures
nearing the end.
releasing
I
in
think that was a great direct. I was very impressed by it.
Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the
Hell
Xenoblade
yeah.
Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2020.
But I thought that game didn't do as well as 2. Like, come
And
on.
finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way. With the release of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form.
Does anyone
Look
care about
forward
Amiibos
to its
anymore?
Release next year. That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
At least they know they're just for collectors. They don't really. The F-Zero. Okay.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Yes.
F-Zero.
Yes.
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races.
I mean, it's not X, but
The power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits
I'm not a
snow,
big fan of.
you'll need to avoid collisions.
I'm not a
Ensure
big
your
fan
power
of
meter stays
F-Zero
race.
SNES. Like, I would have preferred like this to be
Getting
X, but
risky? Spend some of your power
I don't
meter
know,
for a
maybe like another 10
temporary
years.
speed boost. You can also collect
I mean, why are they
super
doing this
points,
instead of like
which
releasing a new game though?
collide. To
Must be
boost
building
onto
up
a
to it.
special
It might be
path
coming.
called The Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position.
Come on.
Complete
This can't be
goals
the
while
final
you're racing
announcement.
to
No way.
unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Are we actually gonna get it? Like, they actually gonna put it out? Like, you can't do the spin move in the original. Yeah, they added more stuff.
One winner. It's time to race
Yeah.
your way to first
That
place.
doesn't look like the Super Nintendo game. It looks
Because
like
F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active
hell
Nintendo
yeah. So if you
Switch
want to support
Online
F-Zero,
members.
you gotta subscribe to
Later
NSO.
today.
Oh, for that today. Okay, we're gonna play that today.
20
For sure.
years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a battle royale game.
Hell yeah.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Wait, what?
We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
Excellent. Okay.
One
Pretty cool.
hero.
Pretty cool. Like, it's been a while since we got anything F-Zero related, so I'm happy about that. I hope people aren't
Welcome
seething,
to
but
Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you
I don't.
can
This
reach
might be the
into
thing to
new
put like
upgrades
F-Zero
and
back in the
unlocking
limelight because
more
it's been a
branches of the
long
skill
time
tree.
since we got a game. Like this to me seems like Nintendo's ready to like bring back F-Zero. Like they have ideas to do it again. And that they're gonna bring it back. Like I think this is this reminds me a lot of how like Metroid was like reintroduced with like Federation Force and then a remake and then like a new game in 2020, right? You know, 2 years ago, right? 2020, it's 2021,
Wait, did you hear that?
right? Same energy to it. So like, yeah, I think it's safe to say like, yeah, the new game is coming, especially if F-Zero 99 is a success, which I can't imagine it won't be. So yeah, if you want to do F-Zero, please support F-Zero 99. And yeah, I definitely feel like yeah, it's in the cards at this point. I think it's gonna happen.
Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin
What the fuck is League of
today
Legends?
on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into formation.
Okay, we're gonna see some WarioWare.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Is that not Charles Martinet? Okay, was he replaced for this one?
Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Yeah, so this is basically Smooth Moves too. It's crazy how like different each WarioWare game is. Like just compare this to like Get It Together and you have like a completely different experience.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the
Oh
goal
no, it's
without
Bella Stone
to do so.
from the classic Cody Lee novel, Jaw the Dragon. Oh, here we go.
The last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes of play.
Yeah, I loved Get It Together. I think Get It Together is like one of the more underrated Switch games. So the fact that we're getting a new one so soon is like very it's a very good sign for the future of the franchise. Now I'm seeing a lot of people complain about like not getting Wario Land, but
soon unfold.
that looks like fucking Dimitri.
Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an
It's just-
end to an empire's invasion.
Okay, I was just like I heard 100 heroes and I'm just like
Meet
this isn't
Noah,
Suikoden.
a humble villager.
No way.
Sane, an officer from the empire, and Marissa.
So it's like a
Forest
Suikoden
Guardian.
knockoff.
These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety.
It
of
looks like a
foes who
cheap,
join
like,
their cause.
Suikoden knockoff, yeah. Where's the real Suikoden Nintendo? Like,
join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes.
I don't know, it doesn't look all bad.
Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin. When Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes.
I've never heard of
launches on
Eiyuden
Nintendo
Chronicle.
Switch
Does it have like
April
a
23rd.
reputation? Is this a real thing or?
Participate in some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel
Eastward.
world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Hey, why would you do that?
Octopia ventures
What?
onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
What? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Get back into the groove.
War Groove. Yeah, I was just thinking about like playing
Sail
this.
into War Groove. Charge across
Aw, you can't
Pacific
say that, like-
with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari.
I hate this series.
Plus,
Like,
you can now
I think the
supercharge
reason I
your
dropped this is that I
groove
hated like the
to
Reddit
unleash
critic
devastating
sense of
attacks.
humor.
Lead a rogue
Like,
offensive
it's just-
in conquest mode. Battle friends locally.
Yeah, the character designs aren't appealing. And it's just a knockoff of like Advance Wars with like a Fire Emblem like coat of paint over it. It's I don't know. Like there are things to like about the game for sure, but
To Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive, October 5th. Get out of my way! Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
yeah, I'll have to play the original for sure.
Dive and catch fish by day.
After I finish
and
the first two
surf in the
Advance Wars.
Sushi by night, and the aquatic adventure.
Wait, is that fucking Drexel? Dave the Diver? Oh, so this is Drexel's day job.
Use the fish
When he's
and
not
fish to
grooming
find
13-year-old
recipes and
girls,
complete the
he's
day
out
menu.
doing this.
Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
I don't know. That looks a little bit different. I kind of like that.
Final Wave
Okay,
is
Final Wave.
racing in. Here's a sneak peek at Wave
Aw,
6,
Luigi and
the
Daisy,
final
aw.
wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC from the Mario Kart Wii game. Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong.
Oh no, he's back.
From the Mario Kart
Yes.
game, Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline's back.
And also,
Gotta love those heels.
Peachette.
Okay. Wait, what? Wait, oh, Peachette. Oh, yeah, it's okay, yeah. Toadette with the
Wave 6 of
yeah, with the
Mario
Peach thing.
Kart 8 Deluxe
Okay, so like
Intercourse Pack
it's just
features
Toadette with
Mario
a
Kart
hat.
Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo
like,
Switch this holiday.
like it's like
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus
Peachette
expansion
really
members
like
enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
Peachette is like
The
I don't know, the
DLC can
character
also be
just
purchased on its own.
just raises so many questions.
Something new is among us.
Oh no, the Mushroom Kingdom is here. Okay. I never understood like what this game even is. I just don't. Everything about it just looks unappealing. Oh, a new map. Who cares? The fungal.
This new map for
Dumb.
Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
Yep. Pokemon F-Zero 99. Yep. Pikmin 1 and 2. Physical version. Oh, come on. I already bought the digital version. Okay. Detective Wonder. Yeah. This yeah, and the Switch 2 is on the way. Yeah, look at all these great games and like totally the yeah, as if. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, really looking forward to next year. Like next year is shaping up to be phenomenal. Yeah, March 22nd. Okay. Yeah, so at the moment, like Princess Peach is like the latest game we know about. So yeah, 6 months from
We
now.
hope you're looking forward to these.
I'm really looking forward to that one.
This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Okay, so the last one, what is it? Oh, no! Fuck it! Damn it, no! What? Why would they do Thousand Year Door before the original? Why? Like, This looks terrible. Wait, what's with the GameCube version looks okay. Yeah, why did they like, why are they remaking this one before the first one? Like, and like before they even put out Super Mario RPG, like it doesn't make any sense. Like maybe they're doing this because like oh, that's right, the original's on NSO. That might be why. Yeah, maybe they're doing this because like they're gonna bring the series back to its roots with the next one. That's the only way it would make sense to me. Yeah, but it doesn't look that much better than the GameCube version. I actually think I prefer the look of the GameCube version. Yeah, it doesn't have it doesn't look as good as like Origami King or Color Splash. Color Splash was gorgeous with like its backgrounds and stuff. Yeah, this doesn't look anywhere near as good. Please don't tell me that like the reason they're putting this out is so they can make Vivian like a transsexual, transgender in like the English version. I'm legit curious about that if they're gonna do it or not.
Thousand Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to
Yeah, I'm curious like how they're gonna handle Vivian. I feel like that's gonna be a huge controversy. Like no matter what they do.
Thank you for watching.
Some Muppet out there is like has a massive boner right now, a massive blue boner. Yeah, Thousand Year Door did not look good. This is speaking as someone who like loved. Well, I put like it was one of my most played like GameCube games ever. Back in the day, right? Like I put like 100 hours into my best file. Like I did everything there was possibly to do in that game. That does not look like an upgrade. Like when I compare it with what they did with like Super Mario RPG, like you completely rebuilt, like you have new content, like new animations, very faithful to the original, but while still like really feeling like a real upgrade. Like this looks like the same thing but with worse graphics. Not improved graphics. It's worse. Like it doesn't have like the tone doesn't seem right, and like it just seems like it doesn't seem like it doesn't match like the original. And like I'm the kind of person who will tell you that like the original Paper Mario actually looks better than the Thousand Year Door, because like I think the art style suits the 64 better, and like they have better, it has better environments, and like there's less papery stuff, and like I feel like the original Paper Mario is just super underrated. Like why are they doing the Thousand Year Door first? Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like none. Like especially since we're getting like Super Mario RPG like now, right? Like that's that really confuses me. I'm like that really confuses me. Like I legit was saying that like yeah, they should remake the original Paper Mario, right? They should give us a hard mode. They should like add in extra bosses and like do some more stuff with like the plot, or like do something, right? Like I would love something like that, right? But like they give us like a bare bones remaster of the Thousand Year Door that doesn't even look all that great. Like really? Like that did not look good at all. Like going by my first impression, like no, that I was not like impressed by that. Yeah, terrible conclusion to an otherwise great direct. I was impressed with basically every major Nintendo release we saw, other than the Thousand Year Door, which was just pure crap. Not appealing to me whatsoever. That was I hate to call it embarrassing, but very underwhelming for sure. I was expecting like an with F-Zero 99 getting announced, I was expecting like a new F-Zero game. I was expecting like a major announcement. Like too many remakes. Like I was complimenting them on their remakes. Like, oh yeah, like a lot of this stuff is unexpected, stuff that like we didn't know we wanted. Right? Mario versus Donkey Kong, right? Super Mario RPG in and of itself was unexpected. Dark Moon, I think, looks great. Dark Moon, a game that came out 10 years ago, looks like more of an upgrade than the Thousand Year Door, right? Like it looks like they actually have like cool like visual HD quality, right? Like there's nothing better looking about the Thousand Year Door like on Switch, like nothing. Like why exactly would I be excited about like what they showed? Like nothing. Hang on, let's bring up 4chan. I think Tor doesn't let you. Yeah, we're gonna. I think we're gonna switch to like standard. Just okay. Yeah, rate the direct. Oh, hang on, let's switch the. There we go. Okay, I was like wondering, where is it? Okay, so how was that? I thought it was kind of lame. Yeah, rate the direct. Yeah, no Prime 4 noise. My wife is finally returning again. I am very, very curious how they're gonna handle this situation. Because that's like one of the reasons I didn't want this re-release now, is because like I really wanted like the trans thing to like die before then. Will you play her game? Vanillaware Gods. Yeah, that Vanillaware game looked like top tier. That is legit like the best thing we saw at that presentation. Like I love 13 Sentinels, I love 13 Grim Gamora, so I'm really looking forward to the new Vanillaware game. That looked great. Remakes. Okay. I guess we could like look at what we laugh at Nintendo who thought this was real. Hang on, was one of those fake leaks. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Stray, Zelda Chronicles X, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Mortal Kombat 1, Hogwarts Legacy. They didn't talk about Mortal Kombat 1 at all, curiously. Hogwarts Legacy, Princess Peach. Yeah, that was wrong. Another Code R. Yeah, so some of this stuff is right. So by like the looks of it, like some of the information like got out through like some other outlet and some loser on Twitter picked up on it. But like they thought that like the Mario versus Donkey Kong game was a mini game and not like a remake of the Game Boy Advance game. But yeah, like yeah, generally a pretty good direct. I was happy with everything, nearly everything I saw. The one exception being, of course, like the Thousand Year Door, which I think is completely pointless. Like I just don't. How does it not look as good as like the newer ones? It's just that legit looks like I would put that up against the Mario and Luigi remake. No, no. The Mario and Luigi remakes were actually better than this because they actually like had a new engine and they had that like cool like when Mario and Luigi do a flip and stuff like that. Like stuff like that you only had in Dream Team. Like, you know, even those games had like some extra content with like the Bowser's Jr. missions and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that looks worse than the Mario and Luigi remakes. Like at least those were on a new engine. This looks like the same thing with like a fresh coat of paint that's not even like as good. Like that doesn't even look like brand. Like it's crazy. That is like the exact opposite of how I felt when like I saw Metroid Prime Remastered for the first time. Like Metroid Prime Remastered like blew me away with how gorgeous it was, and this like it's like they don't have like the like the artists who were worked on the original who could like recreate like the vibe. It's crazy. It was fucking nothing. Yeah. Noise. Let's remake a game with worse arc. Why not remake 64? Glad it didn't, because it still oozes charm to this day. The first one needed the remake. Yeah, like people were saying the same thing I said, is that like they didn't remake 64 because of the it's on NSO, but like why? Like you also have like Link's Awakening on there. Like if you're gonna make the game radically different, like the fact that NSO exists should be like a deterrent to make these kind of remakes in general, because like you have to put in the effort. You have to make the game like worth buying again. Like I still play the Thousand Year Door today, like occasionally, right? Like uh I I just don't. Yeah, it's possible they might put this out and it might not sell as well as like Origami King, like purely because it's a remake that doesn't really improve on the original. I'm really curious how this is gonna do compared to Origami King. Yeah, people are. Yeah. So like other people have noticed this too. Nintendo now properly keep the joke about Vivian being trans. Ah ha 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 ha. Take that, chuds owned. Nintendo keep the joke removed. No, Nintendo is transphobic. Boycott this game. I'd rather not have it. The improvement are barely there anyway. Yeah, I'm really curious how they're gonna make this because this might be like the biggest Nintendo controversy of like 2024 or whatever. Like this, this might be a big deal. I'm really curious how they're gonna do this. It's an amazing game, but it really doesn't need a remake. New one basically looks the same as the old, except for higher res textures, meaning the old one still holds up great. Yeah, am I the only one who thinks that game doesn't look who thinks it doesn't look good? Like that's what I'm getting here is that like other people aren't thrilled about that either. I I was not impressed with what I saw from that. No. Okay. Will you play her game? No, but I will. Don't say that about my wife. Vanilla. Yeah, the game looks badass, but it is the gayest name I've ever heard. Unicorn Verilord. Elf Sex. Modern Atlas. 13 Sentinels was. Yeah, I'm really curious how that game's gonna hold up. Okay. The Switch is at the end of its lifespan. Are you serious? Gotta love this meme. Its final big game, Wonder. Are you serious? Are you? You've got to be delusional. Like it's crazy how they're still throwing this out there. Like after that showcase, like no way, no way. I'm curious how like the Spy Family game is gonna play. Like, yes, Queen, I don't need that Italian manlet anymore. Uh, yeah, I'm curious how like the Spy Family game is gonna be. I know anime licensed games are typically trash, but I'm a big Spy Family fan, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah, like I think I'm generally pretty happy with this direct. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to like look at the pre-order page, and I think I have to update my payment information anyway. So yeah, that was a pretty solid direct. I liked most of what we saw. Uh, the Mario Kart DLC looks good. Octopath Splatoon 3 DLC looks good. Side Order looks good. Octopath, what am I talking about? I guess we can go through it all again real quick. Maybe not. Like all of that looked really, yeah, most of it looked pretty good. The one blemish on it was like the Thousand Year Door remake. That did not look good at all. Like I am shocked at how like disappointed I am by that. Um, like they really, really couldn't have just like done a straight port. Like Like they just put out Pikmin 1 and 2 HD. Like yeah, Pikmin 1 and 2, those have like minimal adjustments, and that was somehow better than what they did here. Somehow, like I just boggle the mind. Yeah, Raider, Tomb Raider, excited for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like, yeah, I'm gonna have to update my payment information. So she looks like she's part of the Hanagumi. Am I the only one who's like into like Kung Fu Peach? Like that was like adorable. Like the Peach costumes in general have me like hyped. Yeah, Peach cosplaying sounds like ugh, crazy. Weird that like Mario doesn't seem to be in the game. Uh, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, generally positive impressions. I think there are like the filler was kind of obnoxious. They really need to like find good indie games to talk about because it feels too much too often like the vast majority of things they talk about is just padding and not anything anybody actually cares about. Like Trombone Camp, who cares? Like but like the actual like Nintendo announcements were all like killer. We are getting like a ton of great games over the next couple of months. Like both August and like September were kind of dry, but going like starting like in August, actually like at the end of the month, starting like at the end of September, we're gonna start seeing like some gangbusters. A new Dragon Quest game. You know, September. Detective Pikachu October, Metal Gear Solid, Mario Wonder, Mario RPG. Like there are so many good things coming in the next couple of months, right? Too many to keep track of, I think. Another Code R I'm really looking forward to. Like, yeah, the Switch is doing really, really, really well right now, and I find it weird, strange that some people are desperately trying to damage control that. We'll probably be talking about this more as like the narrative concerning this direct settles, but for now, I really need to take a break. So